My name is Victoria Winters. The afternoon sun is bright over Collinwood. A cold, fresh wind blows in from the sea. The great house is quiet and peaceful at last. And many fears that once existed have been laid to rest. But traces of fear do remain, especially in the mind of a small boy. David?
Yes, Miss Winters?
Are you all ready for your Aunt Elizabeth?
Yes, I changed my shirt and I combed my hair.
Well, she'll be honored.
When are they going to get here?
Well, your father planned on making an early start from Boston, so they should be here any minute.
That's what I thought.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes.
Let me see them. David, you're trembling.
Am I?
Are you nervous about seeing your Aunt Elizabeth?
No.
Well, what's the matter?
Nothing.
David, what is it? You aren't frightened, are you?
Miss Winters, I am just a little bit frightened.
What about?
Of the way that Aunt Elizabeth looked the last time I saw her.
But you didn't see her after she got sick.
Oh, but I did see her when she was sick. She just looked so funny. I tried to talk to her, but she couldn't hear me. And then I tried to make her look at me, but all she did was stare at the ceiling. And it was like I wasn't even in the room.
Well, she's all well now, David.
You know how Aunt Elizabeth looked?
Yes, I do.
She looked like she was dead.
David, your Aunt Elizabeth is well now. You'll see how well she is when she gets here.
I guess she is okay. Otherwise, the doctors wouldn't let her come home.
Well, that's right.
Since I can't get it out of my mind the way she looked.
Well, she doesn't look that way now. So there's nothing to be frightened of.
I guess not. Boy, I was really acting dumb before.
You were just worried about your aunt. But now there's nothing to worry about. She's coming home, and she's going to be fine, and everything's going to be fine.
I guess so.
There they are. Oh, come on, let's go and meet them, David. Come on, David. Come on.
Darling, you don't have to help. I'm all right.
You're still very weak, whether you want to admit it to yourself or not.
Nonsense.
Mrs. Stoddard, welcome home.
Vicky, it's so good to see you.
Oh, good to see you.
Where's David?
He's inside waiting for you.
So anxious to see you. David, darling, hello.
Oh, you're okay. You're really okay.
Well, of course. What did you think?
I don't know.
Well, aren't you going to kiss me? I've missed you so much.
I missed you, too. A whole lot.
There now. All right, Liz. You've said hello to Vicky and David. Now up to your room.
Roger, I've hardly had a chance to get 10 words out.
Well, you can say all the words you like when you've gotten in your bed.
Nonsense, I'm fine.
Mother, you know what the doctor said. You're supposed to spend the rest of today in bed.
I don't care what the doctor said. I know how I feel, and I'm all right.
Now, Liz, we're not going to argue with you. Vicky, take her up to her room.
Suddenly, everybody's giving me a lot of orders.
Tomorrow you can give the orders. Today we're giving them.
Oh, all right. David, will you come up in a few minutes and see me?
Sure, Aunt Elizabeth.
Uncle Roger,
Yes?
may I speak with you for a minute?
Well, of course, kitten.
Let's go into the drawing room.
Now, what is it, kitten?
Uncle Roger, is there some trouble with the business? Something I don't know about?
Trouble with the business? What gave you that idea?
Well, from the minute Mother began to get well, she was in an absolute panic to get back here. I thought it must be because of Collinsport Enterprises. Because the business was in some kind of trouble, and the two of you were keeping it to yourself.
The only trouble is in your imagination. The business is doing fine.
Are you sure? You wouldn't say that just to keep me from worrying.
No, you can take my word for it. The business is thriving. If you don't believe me, just look at the latest financial reports.
Then why was Mother in such a panic to get home?
Oh, she was just worried about David.
No, it wasn't David. It was something else. Something she wouldn't talk about, but something very important to her. What could it be?
Well, don't ask me, kitten. Liz may be my sister, but there are a lot of things I don't understand about her.
Getting back here was the most important thing in the world to her. Before she went into the trance, she kept saying over and over again that she couldn't leave the house, no matter what. She was willing to risk her life to stay here. And before that, she never left the house, not even once in 18 years. Why, Uncle Roger? Why?
I learned a whole lot while you were gone, Aunt Elizabeth.
Did you, darling?
Yes, not homework and stuff like that, but different things. Like, I know lots of different kinds of ships, and I can tell them apart when they're way out on the ocean.
Who taught you, Miss Winters?
No, my mother.
I see.
She was a whole lot smarter than I thought she'd be. She told me her father was the captain of a fishing ship.
That's true.
She really was a whole lot smarter than I thought she'd be.
Do you miss your mother a lot, David?
Sometimes.
Well, I'm sure she misses you, too.
I know she does. But I didn't want to go away with her. I wanted to stay right here.
Come in.
David, your dinner's ready.
Oh, can I have it up here on tray?
Darling, you come up after your dinner. I want to talk to Miss Winters.
Oh, okay.
And don't forget to wash your hands.
I won't.
Will you shut the door, please, Vicky?
All right.
I'm so relieved about David. So relieved he has nothing but pleasant memories of his mother.
Yes, he was in a daze when his mother lured him into the fire. And then when he came out, he couldn't remember anything. All he remembers is that there was a fire and that his mother's gone. That's all.
I'm so grateful.
So am I.
I'm grateful to you, too. If it hadn't been for you, Laura might have persuaded him to go into the fire with her.
Well, we all helped to save David. Especially Dr. Guthrie.
Carolyn told me all about him. Even though I didn't know him, his death was a shock to me.
Was to me, too. He was our friend.
Carolyn told me he conducted quite an investigation.
Oh, yes, she gave him a free rein of the house.
Why did he investigate this house? Laura was living in the cottage.
Well, at that time, he didn't know that his investigation would lead him to Laura. He was very interested in this house. He said there were a lot of mysteries here. Mysteries that he hoped to solve.
I see. And did he find something mysterious here, other than Laura?
Well, he'd only tell us about Laura. And then he wouldn't tell us anything he didn't think we should know.
Well, then we'll never know what he found out.
No, I suppose not.
Did he spend a lot of time in the closed-off wing?
Yes, he searched it quite carefully.
And the attic?
Yes?
And the basement?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what did he expect to find in the basement?
I don't know. All I know is that he went down there quite a few times.
I see.
Are you all right?
Yes, of course I am.
You look pale. I thought maybe something was the matter.
Maybe I'm a little tired. Perhaps you should leave me for a while. I'll rest.
All right. But you call me if you need anything.
I will.
in the act.
What does that mean?
You had specific instructions from your doctor that you were to remain in bed the rest of the day. Can't you take orders from anybody?
I was just going to look in on David to see if he'd gone to sleep all right.
Vicky has got David to bed. Don't worry about that. You're the one you should be worried about.
I'm all right.
Yes, you keep saying that, and you're so wobbly you can hardly stand up now. Back to bed with you. Come on.
All right.
There. And don't look so cross.
I don't like being fussed over.
Only because you like fussing over everyone else.
Maybe.
Oh, I must say it's good to have you back here, Liz. It really is.
Good to be back.
I think you'll be pleased to hear that Carolyn managed the house admirably in your absence. Oh, not that we didn't have a few run-ins, but at least she wasn't weak and indecisive. Quite the picture of her mother.
Carolyn's grown up quite a lot in the past few weeks. I've noticed it.
Yes, she's had responsibility thrown at her, and it's worked wonders.
Roger, how do you feel about Laura?
I can't believe that that woman was Laura. I don't know who she was, and I don't want to know. It wasn't Laura.
Well, at any rate, she's gone.
That's right. She's gone. And you're here, and David's safe, and everything is fine.
Roger,
Yes?
before they took me to the hospital, what became of the things that I was wearing?
What things?
Well, I had on a gold bracelet and a gold chain.
Oh, with a key at the end of it?
Yes.
Oh, the nurse removed it. It's in the top drawer of your bedside table.
When I found I wasn't wearing them, I thought they might have been lost.
Well, I saw to it that they were put away for you.
Thank you.
I must confess I was curious about that key. What does it unlock?
What are you getting at?
Nothing. Liz, don't look at me that way. I'm not questioning you.
Good. I don't question you. I think it's a wise policy for both of us.
As I said, it's good to have you home again, Liz. Oh, if you need me, I'll be in my room.
I just have the feeling that something is wrong, Vicky. Something's bothering Mother. Something she won't tell me about.
I'm sure it's in your imagination. What would your mother want to hide?
But why does leaving this house upset her so much? What keeps her here?
When I first came here, I asked you the very same question. And you gave me a very good answer. You said that she was waiting for your father to come home.
I used to believe that. I don't anymore.
Why not?
Vicky, you didn't see her face when she woke up and realized she was in the hospital. When she realized we'd taken her away from Collinwood. She was terrified.
Carolyn, she had been unconscious for 5 weeks. And then to wake up in a perfectly strange room would be terrifying for anyone.
I suppose so. But she was determined to get back here. At any cost.
It's normal for a person to want to come home.
No, it's more than that. It's something I can't describe. It's as if Mother carried some kind of burden. And she had to keep it hidden. And I want to know what it is because I want to help her.
Well, worrying about it isn't going to help her. So stop it. Your mother's home now, and she's getting well. You should think only about that.
All right, Vicky. I'll try to stop worrying. But you can't stop me from wondering. No one can.
Vicky, you startled me.
I'm very sorry.
What are you doing down here?
Well, I heard some noises about 10 minutes ago. I came downstairs, and it was quiet, and then I heard some more noises
It was
from
just
down...
me. Better go back up to bed.
Mrs. Stoddard, you shouldn't be down here. The doctor said you're still very weak.
I'm all right.
But the doctor told Carolyn you're
I
not...
don't care what the doctor told Carolyn. I'm fine.
All right.
I was just checking the house to make sure everything was all right.
In the middle of the night?
I couldn't sleep. I wanted to look around.
Mrs. Stoddard,
Yes?
I'm sure that no one was in that room, if that's what you're worried about.
Who said I was worried about anything?
I didn't say that. I'm sorry, Mrs. Stoddard.
Just forget what you saw.
All right. I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. Vicky, you know I'm very fond of you, don't you?
Yes.
More than fond. And I think I can trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
Yes?
If I ask you to promise me something, will you keep your promise?
What is it you want me to promise you?
I want you to promise me that you won't tell anyone that you saw me down here last night.
Why?
I can't explain. I have reasons, very good ones. They don't concern you. Will you do as I ask?
Yes, if it's what you want.
Then it's a promise. And you won't tell anyone I was down here.
No, I won't.
Good. I knew I could trust you. Now, you better go back up to bed. It's late.
All right.
And remember, don't tell anyone that you saw me down here.
I'll remember. Good night, Mrs. Stoddard.
Good night.
Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.